Big dog boxing, motherfucker. Canelo Alvarez brings in Jaron Ennis to get some sparring work in. That's right, y'all. Canelo Alvarez's new sparring partner is Jaron Ennis, and I think that this is a great move for Canelo Alvarez because the whole point of sparring is to simulate your opponent. And what better partner is there than Jaron Ennis when you're getting ready for a Terrence Bud Crawford? And I know that Bud Crawford is 101. But if you had to pick anybody in the sport of boxing to emulate Bud Crawford, I would have to say it's this guy, Jaron Ennis. Let's start off by comparing the size of Jaron Ennis and Terrence Crawford. Pause. Both of these guys are about the same height, with Jaron Ennis being about 1 inch taller, so not by much. But what these guys do share in common is that these guys' arms reach are identical. That's right. These guys share an identical arms length of 74 inches. And I know that the arms reach is one of the advantages that Terrence Crawford has over Canelo. So for Eddie Reynoso and Camp Canelo to bring in Boots that not only has a similar arms reach to Bud, but identical arms reach, is going to help a lot. That is going to come in clutch, I believe. Also, another similarity that these two fighters share is that they are both good switch hitters, which means that both of these guys have the ability to fight out of the orthodox stance or the southpaw stance. Both guys are able to fight on their back foot, but also have the ability to stay in the pocket and exchange from close range. I'm telling you guys, this was a very strategic move from Eddie Reynoso and Camp Canelo. Shout out to Eddie Reynoso. He obviously knows what he's doing. Something else that this tells me is that Camp Canelo is not taking this fight lightly. This lets me know that they're really taking this fight seriously, and as they should, because although Terrence Crawford is moving up 3 weight divisions, we have to remember this is boxing. Anything can happen. And if anybody has the ability to pull this miracle off, I believe it's this guy, Terrence Crawford. But after seeing Boots and Canelo and Camp together, sparring together, this lets me know that Canelo is taking Bud Crawford very seriously, as he should. But I've also noticed that a lot of fans, a lot of people here online are trying to make this out to be something that it's really not. Like, I'm seeing a lot of comments saying that Jaron Ennis is a traitor and he's not staying on code because he's helping the Mexican prepare and get ready to defeat his fellow black American fighter like himself. Me personally, I think that the guys leaving these comments like these, are reading too much into the situation. I don't think it's all that serious. For me, I just see one fighter being hired to help another fighter prepare for his big bout come September 13th. It's just a couple of guys helping each other out, making a bunch of money. It's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, look at Boots in his face. He looks thrilled. He looks happy to be there, man. You know what I'm saying? Training alongside the champ, the face of boxing, the idol of his. Don't be haters, y'all. Don't be a clown like this guy, according to boxing. And for those who don't know who, according to boxing, is, he is a Twitter user, a very biased boxing page. He's another one of these weird Canelo haters that dick rides Terrence Crawford harder than any female groupie. And he leaves his post, and I quote, "If Boots did this to Canelo, imagine what Terrence Crawford will do. Canelo fans celebrating Canelo getting cooked by King Tuna. Insane. September 13th, Canelo jet to holiday." End quote. And the reason for me showing you guys this post is to show you guys how little these guys actually know about boxing. For anybody who's ever sparred or boxed in their life, they know that you're going to get hit in there. Therefore, your face and your skin is going to bruise, maybe even cut, especially if you're very light skinned or fair skinned complexion like Saul Canelo Alvarez. This shows me that this guy, according to boxing, has never fought, he's never sparred, never been in the ring. He's a petty little bitch reaching and probably eats hot dogs without chewing them with his eyes closed as he thinks about Terrence Crawford. But if you're a real one like myself, then you know that this bruise on Canelo's eye is proof of Canelo getting some good work in. He's being challenged. Boots Ennis is in there doing what he was hired to do, and that is to challenge Canelo, make Canelo make mistakes, because that's where you get most of your growth from, is from making mistakes. But this is just one of many comments and posts I've seen like this saying that Canelo is getting cooked by Jaron Ennis. But you have to remember, sparring is not about winning or losing. It's about practicing and getting better. Remember, y'all, iron sharpens iron. But yeah, man, if you know, like I know, then you know. If you're Eddie Reynoso or anybody in Canelo's camp, you'd rather see Canelo bruised up and have a hard and challenging camp instead of seeing Canelo smile and prance around and not break a sweat. Before I end this video, excuse me, I wanted to say this. I mostly talked about how Boots joining Camp Canelo benefits Saul because, as we all know, Canelo has a fight coming up versus Terrence Crawford on September 13th. But now I want to take some time and talk about how this partnership benefits Jaron Boots Ennis. So, as we all know, Jaron Ennis has a fight coming up as well on October 11th. He will be fighting Usama Lima for Lima's IBO World Championship strap. This will be Jaron Ennis' introduction to the junior middleweight division. But as we all know, Jaron Ennis has been facing backlash for his choice of opponents. Even though I think it's unfair criticism, the man just wants a tune up in a new division. But hey, it is what it is. He's been getting a lot of backlash. His name's been getting dragged through the mud. I personally think it's unfair because Virgil Ortiz got two tune-ups when he moved up to 154. So why can't Jaron? You know what I'm saying? But as we all know, Jaron Ennis' name has been linked to Virgil Ortiz's name for quite some time now. And I believe that these two guys will meet up at some point or another in the future. But this is how I believe that Boots training alongside the undisputed champ will help him in the future. And that is that this will help Boots Ennis defeat Virgil Ortiz. And why do I say that? Well, it's because in many ways, Virgil Ortiz is a poor man's Canelo Alvarez. Virgil Ortiz comes forward in a high guard. Virgil, like Canelo, attacks his opponents with calculated pressure and likes to set up his opponents by dropping their guard with excruciating blows to the body. So, by Boots training with Canelo, I can see how this can give Boots an edge versus Virgil. But, guys, I'm going to end it here. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. And you already know. Once again, this has been your boy O Dog boxing in the mouth. There's